Hi everyone. So in the last sessions, we have discussed about singly linked list. What do you mean by a singly linked list and its representation? And what are the various operations that can be performed on singly linked list, right? And we have gone through one operation, that is creating a singly linked list. So in this session, we are going to discuss about implementation of singly linked list. That is a program that implements singly linked list. So we are going to discuss about various functions we use in a program to implement operations on singly linked list. Okay. So what do you mean by a singly linked list? What is singly linked list? Singly linked list is the simplest type of linked list in which every node contains data and a pointer to the next node. It contains two parts. Each node contains two parts, data field and link field. Data contains data. Link field contains a pointer to the next node. Okay. So a singly linked list contains only one link. That's why it is named as singly linked list, because it contains only single link that is pointing to the next node in the list. So a linked list, a singly linked list allows traversal of data only in one way. Singly linked list allows traversal of data only in one way, that is in forward direction. That is in forward direction. Okay. So let's see its representation. This is a representation of singly linked list. Each node contains two parts, data field and link field. Data field holds the data and link field is going to hold the address of the next node. In this way, each node is pointing to the next node. So here you have to remember two things. Two things are very important. That is regarding start pointer. Start pointer. Start pointer always points to the first node. Always points to the first node. And last node's link part should always be assigned to null. Always be assigned to null. These are the two important things which you have to remember. Start pointer always points to the first node. It should always point to the first node of a singly linked list. And last node's link part should be assigned with null. Okay, so these are the two important things that you need to remember. For representing each node, for implementing each node, we are going to use structure. We are going to use the structure. Okay, so let's see what are the operations that can be performed on singly linked list. First, creating a singly linked list. So in this, we are going to add the initial nodes in a singly linked list. How many nodes user want to add in a singly linked list initially? Those all can be inserted in a singly linked list. Okay, so it is going to create a singly linked list with initial nodes. Next, traversing a singly linked list. In this operation, you are going to visit each node and display its data part. You are going to visit from the first node to the last node. So while you are visiting each node, you will be displaying its data part. Next, insertion of a node into a singly linked list. Insertion of a node into a singly linked list can be done in four ways. Insert at beginning of a singly linked list, insert at the end of a singly linked list, insert before a particular node, insert after a particular node. Next, deletion operation. Deletion of a node from a singly linked list. Deletion can be done in three ways. Either you can delete the first node, or you can delete the last node, or even you can delete any intermediate node. Deleting first node, deleting last node, and deleting any intermediate node. In these three ways, you can perform deletion operation. Next, searching for an element in a singly linked list. Here, you are going to search for a data. User is going to give an data. So you have to search for a node that contains that particular data. that particular data in the singly linked list. In the singly linked list. So you are going to search for a data whether any node is containing that particular data in the linked list, in the singly linked list or not. You are going to search for that. Next, modifying a node value in a singly linked list. Modifying a node value in a singly linked list. If you want to modify any node value, any node's data part, then you can go for this option. This operation is used for modifying a node's data part, a node's value in a singly linked list. Okay. So in order to perform these operations, in order to implement these operations programmatically, so in program, in order to implement these operations, we are going to use different functions. So all these operations are divided into 11 functions. Divided into 11 functions. So let's go through one by one. Now first, create function. Create function. Create function is going to create a singly linked list. So it is going to create a singly linked list with initial nodes. Initial number of nodes. How many nodes user want to insert initially in a singly linked list? That can be created by using this function. This function. Next, display function. Display function is used for traversing. So in this function, if you call this function, when you call display function, it is going to display all the node values in a singly linked list. It is going to visit each node and display its node value from first node to the last node. It is going to visit and display value data part. Next, insertion operation. As I said, insertion operation can be done in 4 ways. Insert at the beginning, insert at the end, insert before a particular node, insert after a particular node. See, insert first, insert underscore first. When you call insert underscore first function, it is going to insert a node as a first node. Insert a node as a first node. Next, insert last. Insert last. When you call insert underscore last function, it is going to insert a node as a last node. Means it is going to insert a node at the end of the singly linked list. Next, insert after. Insert after. When you call this function, when you call insert underscore after function, it is going to ask, it is going to prompt to enter after which node you want to insert. It is going to ask after which node you want to insert. Then you have to mention the node's value. Then it searches for a node with that particular value and a new node is inserted after that node. Next, insert before. When you call the function insert underscore before, it is going to prompt before which node you want to insert. It is going to ask the user before which node you want to insert. Then you have to mention value, mention the data. So it searches for the node which contains the data and it inserts the new node before that particular node. Okay. So next, deletion operation. Deletion operation can be done in 3 ways. Deleting the first node, or deleting the last node, or deleting any intermediate node. Coming to deleting first node. Delete underscore first. When you call the function delete underscore first, it deletes the first node and makes the second node as the first node. It deletes the first node and makes the second node as the first node. Next, deleting last node. When you call the function delete underscore last, it is going to delete the last node. And whatever node was present before that particular last node, its link part is assigned to null because it should become the last node now, right? So it deletes the last node, and whatever node which was present before that node, its link part is assigned to null, as now it should be the last node, right? Next, deleting any intermediate node. So when you call the function delete underscore node, it asks the user, it prompts for a user that which node do you want to delete, then user should enter, we should enter the value which we want to delete. Then it searches for the node with that value, and then it deletes that particular node. We have to mention the value, then it searches for the node with that particular value, and then it deletes that particular node. Next, searching and modify operations. Search and modify operations. Coming for searching. When you call the function search, it prompts the user. It prompts for a user that which node do you want to delete. Then we have to give a value. Then it searches for the node with that particular value in the singly linked list. If it is present, it says that it is found, else not found. So we have to give the value, then it searches for the node with that particular value. Next, modifying the node value. So when you call the function modify, it prompts the user which node you want to modify, which node value you want to modify. Then you have to give some value. Then it searches for the node with that particular value in the singly linked list. It searches for the node with that particular value, with the given value in the singly linked list. And then ask for a new value. Then it modifies the old value with your new value. Okay. So these are the operations that are performed by using all these 11 functions in singly linked list. Okay. Thank you.